What's up guys, Alex from FIFA Scouting Tips here, and welcome to this guide to the best cheap, high potential attacking midfielders in FIFA 15. Now make sure you head over to FIFAscoutingtips.com for the full article. There'll be every player who has potential, minimum potential of 80 and maximum overall of 73 as an attacking midfielder. That maximum overall is just to keep the cost down, but today in this video I'm just going to look at the recommendations from that article. So like I said, make sure you head over to FIFAscoutingtips.com for the full article. Make sure you also enter the Scouting God contest. If you found an amazing youth player, make sure you take a picture when they're in the academy or when they've just been promoted. Send it to at FIFA Scouting on Twitter with the hashtag Scouting God, or you can post a picture on the Facebook page or put it in the comments below. I'll leave links for everything in the description, so make sure you do that. The deadline for that is 31st of October. Now let's get into my recommendations today for attacking midfielders. And first up we have this player here, Faraz Balouli. Now he starts with 65 overall, he's got 84 potential, he's 19 years old and plays for Olympique Lyon in France. Your scout will give him a valuation of £375,000, but an inquiry will bring back a price of £2.1 million. As you can see, I got him for £1.6 million. Now for a player with 84 potential, to be able to get him for £1.6 million is a real bargain. That's a really good price, really happy with that. So he's one to look out for certain. His wages are £6,000, they're cheap as well. He's got a 3-year contract at Lyon. He's right-footed with 4-star weak foot and 4-star skill moves. And what I really like about him is he should play a lot better than his overall would suggest. So if you look here, he's got very decent pace, 78 sprint speed and 76 acceleration. But as well as that, he's very strong. He's got 78 strength. So he's going to be able to hold his own against defenders, fight off those tackles as well. And with 80 dribbling, he's going to be a real nightmare for defenders to try and stop. So he's going to be able to use his pace to get past them. If not, he can use his strength as well, and his 80 dribbling and 4-star skill moves is going to make him so hard to stop. So for 65 overall, it doesn't look that high, but if you look at some of his stats, he has got some real amazing stats there, some really good stats. So he is well worth considering, especially considering that you can get him for just £1.6 million or thereabouts. So my next tip is for this player here, Ryan Gould. He plays for Sporting CP in Portugal. I have just transferred him across before I started this career because you can't actually get him in the first window. You have to wait until January. So I've transferred him across just to show you his stats. And he starts with 66 overall. He's got 81 potential and he's 18 years old. Your scout will give him a valuation of £500,000. Like I said, if you inquire straight away, you can't buy him, but if you inquire in January, Sporting CP, you want around about £3 million, so you can get him for about £2 to £2.5 million in that sort of region. His wages are £2,000, so very cheap. He's got a 6-year contract at Sporting CP. He's left-footed with 5-star weak foot and 3-star skill moves. He also has the acrobat speciality and the flair trait. That flair trait means he can do extra passes and flicks, that kind of thing. Now looking at his stats, he is extremely fast. He's one of the fastest players that meet this criteria for this article. If you go to FIFA Scouting Tips, you'll see all the other entries. Now he has 90 acceleration and 83 sprint speed, but as well as that, he's very agile. So his balance and his agility is going to make it easy to skip past defenders, to beat them, so he can use his pace to get past them, or his agility to just sort of dance around them. He's got good dribbling as well, and good ball control, and also rather good vision as well. So he's going to be good at passing and setting up opportunities for your teammates. So he is a good option. If you want to play him out on the wing, perhaps he'd be very good there, but he'd also be very good down the centre of the pitch, where he can use his pace to burst through defences. And for around about £2 to £2.5 million, he's a really good bargain. Now, next up, if you've got a bit more cash to spend, this is a really good player to go for. It's Vitinho. Now, he has 72 overall and 81 potential, 20 years old, plays for CSKA Moscow in Russia. He is your scout will come back with a price of £2 million for him, but CSKA want in the region of £10 million to £11 million. It seems to vary between careers, so send off an inquiry. It'll be around about that sort of region. As you can see, I bought him for £7.4 million, so you can whittle that price down quite a lot, get quite a lot of money knocked off of him. His wages are £20,000. He has a 4-year contract. He's right-footed with 4-star weak foot and 5-star skill moves, and his skill moves and his dribbling ability are the main reason why I've picked him, because it's very rare to be able to get a 5-star skill move player for this kind of money and this kind of potential. So he's got a very good price for that ability. He's got 82 dribbling and 76 ball control. That combined with his 5-star skill moves is going to make him a real danger around the box. He's going to be very difficult to get the ball off him. He's got very good pace as well, 83 acceleration and 80 sprint speed, and he's very agile too, so that'll help him evade defenders. Now, one other thing which I really like about him is his shooting ability. He's got 78 long shots and 78 shot power, so if he hangs around the edge of the box and you've got a bit of space, don't be afraid to take a shot with him, because it may go in, it may beat the goalkeeper, and his 70 finishing is also very decent, and that's going to go up nicely, so you could actually play him as a striker if you felt you needed to. So he's a good option if you've got a bit more money and you want someone who's going to be good with tricks and skill moves. Now, my final recommendation is Hans van Aken. He is 73 overall with 81 potential, 21 years old. He plays for Sport Lokeren in Belgium. The scouts valuation is £2 million. Sport Lokeren want £8.5 million, but I got him for £5.9 million, so I knocked a couple of £1 million off of that. His wages are £25,000. He's got a 2-year contract. He's right-footed with a 5-star weak foot, 3-star skill moves, and also the flair trait. Now, he is a very unusual type of player for an attacking midfielder, because very often at this position you get quite small players, quite agile, quite nimble, but with low strength. This guy's the complete opposite. He's 6'4" with a very, very good strength 76, so he's going to be very difficult to knock off the ball. He's going to be attracting a lot of tackles around the box, but he's going to be able to use his strength and his size to hold them off, and that will give him a bit more time to lay off a pass to a striker, and that is his other main strength. He's got 83 vision and 76 short passing, so he's going to be really lethal around the box as a great playmaker to set up your teammates with good passes into the box. And like I said, he can use his strength to hold off defenders, give him that extra bit of time to lay off a really good pass, and he's also good at finishing and good at heading, so if he does get into the box, he's going to be a danger there as well, and he will grab you a few goals as well throughout the season. Now, those are my 4 main recommendations, and I'm going to have a look at how they develop over 3 years, so you can see what type of player they develop into after a bit of growth. Right, here we have Baluli after 3 years of growth. And as you can see from his stats, he's filling out really nicely, both physically and technically. Physically speaking, he is just absolutely incredible. 90 acceleration, 86 sprint speed, but also 87 strength as well. So he's going to be so hard to push off the ball and so hard to stop. He can either just sprint past defenders or basically just bash his way through. He's going to be very, very hard to stop. But despite that, he's also got 82 balance, so he's got very good balance despite being a fairly big guy. And that goes really well with his 90 dribbling and 88 ball control. So he's going to be able to stop the ball dead and then get on the move very quickly and take the ball around defenders. Now that's going to work really nicely with his 4-star skill moves as well, and 90 shot power. If he gets close to the goal, don't be afraid to have a shot, because he's got a very good chance of scoring. With that kind of shot power, it's going to be very difficult to stop. So overall, he is a fantastic player in lots of different ways, and he's going to be so hard to stop. Now we also have Ryan Gould here, and he's also been growing very nicely too. Slightly lower potential, so he hasn't been going quite as fast as Baluli, but he's been growing very nicely. 84 ball control will go very well with his 5-star weak foot. No matter where the ball comes to him, no matter which side or which foot it's on, he should be able to stop it pretty much dead when he gets it, so that's excellent. Really good dribbling as well. Still very quick, although his physical stats haven't grown very much at all, which is a bit disappointing, but it's okay because he started off with good physical stats anyway. So he's still a really good option if you're looking for that type of winger or player who can use his pace to drive through the defence. His short passing has gone up very nicely as well, complementing his vision, so he's an excellent player as well. So here we have Vitinho, and his development is going very much along the lines of how it was when he first started with us. He is fantastic at dribbling now, 88 dribbling, 81 ball control as well. That will go really good with his 5-star skill moves. His finishing is going up very nicely as well, and his long shots are going to be absolutely lethal now, really deadly. 84 long shots and 84 shot power. He's going to be scoring loads and loads of goals from distance. His volleys are pretty good as well, so he can hit the ball well pretty much wherever it comes to him. He's got a 4-star weak foot, so it doesn't matter which side it comes on, he should be good with both feet. And like I said before, those skill moves are going to be really, really useful, especially combined with his fantastic dribbling. Now for our final player, we have Van Aken, and he seems to have grown incredibly with me, so he's grown all the way up to his potential already. So don't be surprised if he doesn't grow this quickly with you, but this does give a good snapshot into how good he is when he gets to his potential. Now, technically speaking, he is very, very accomplished all over the field, really. His short passing, 89 already, vision 85, he's going to be splitting the defences apart with his passing, really tearing them apart, really good stuff. His long passing is good as well. His finishing and heading is up into the high 70s now, so he's going to be scoring goals, but thanks to his passing and also his good crossing stat, he's going to be creating goals as well. His dribbling is very good for a big guy as well. He hasn't got the best balance in the world, but 81 dribbling, combined with his 78 strength, it's going to help him hold off defenders and beat them that way. His long shots are pretty decent as well, got very strong shot power and very good volleys too, so he can score from all kinds of angles and wherever the ball seems to find him, and also good free kick accuracy too. So he's basically very good at pretty much everything except defending, it has to be said. So he's a very good all-rounder if you're looking for an attacking midfielder with a bit of a difference, a bit of strength, who is very accomplished at a lot of things technically. Now, that'll be it for today. Thank you very much for watching again. Make sure you visit FIFAscoutingtips.com for the full article. It'll have every player in the game with a minimum potential of 80 and a maximum overall of 73, just to keep their transfer prices down a bit. And that'll be every player there, not just my recommendations, so make sure you visit that. It'll have all their prices and wages and everything else. Make sure you leave a suggestion. If you found a really good attacking midfielder that you'd like to recommend, make sure you leave a comment below. And if you have any ideas for the channel as well, I'd love to hear them. Make sure you enter the Scouting God contest. If you found a really good youth player, make sure you take a picture when they're in the academy or when they've just been promoted. Leave a picture in the comments below, or you can leave it on the FIFA Scouting Tips Facebook page or on the Twitter account using the hashtag ScoutingGods. All the relevant links will be in the comments below. That contest ends on the 31st of October, so make sure you enter before then. And make sure you leave a like if you enjoyed this video, and cheers for watching.